53% of the energy consumed in Europe is imported from third countries, mainly Russia. It's a dependence that comes with a big price tag, 400 billion euros. And so Europe wants to build an energy union. The objective is to secure and diversify supply and develop renewable energies. On the eve of the COP21 in Paris, the Energy Committee put forward a series of measures. This week, the spotlight was also thrown on the aviation industry. It employs more than 5.1 million people in Europe and represents 2.4% of GDP. At the Brussels mini plenary, MEPs adopted a resolution to guarantee fair future competition whilst upholding security and employment standards. The Commission is expected to incorporate these proposals within the aviation package by the end of 2015. A busy week for the Economic and Monetary Affairs Committee, who hosted both Jerome Dijsselbloem and Mario Draghi. The Eurogroup president's focus was on Greece, in particular the insolvency of households and non-performing loans that all threaten the stability of the country's banking system. The president of the European Central Bank, Mario Draghi, assured on Thursday that the ECB is ready to take further action if the inflation outlook weakens. Relocation of refugees finally kicked off. The first 30 left Greece for Luxembourg at the beginning of the month. At the Valletta summit in Malta, the President of the European Parliament, Martin Schulz, called for a long-term approach with African partners. The European Parliament has now allocated 2.3 billion euros in trust funds for both Africa and Syria. Spitzen Kandidat, the process that helped choose the President of the European Commission, was the success of the European elections 2014. MEPs now want to officialise that experiment by amending EU electoral law. The text voted on by MEPs at the plenary on Wednesday also foresees the introduction of mandatory thresholds and making it easier to vote from abroad. However, no agreement was reached over strict parity on the lists or over lowering the voting age.
It seems to be